was sneaky as hell, yo. We were sneaky as hell. Like, we used to legit come up the stairs together, and I'd be like, yo, when we go upstairs, we got to make it sound like one person. We got to be cohesive. We got to be, consistent with our footsteps. So when I step on the step, you step on the step. When I put my other foot, you put your other foot. So literally, we be going up the stairs like 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot. Every time I step, she had to step. So it could sound like one person coming up the stairs. Hey Royals! Hola! Nah, I know I seem a little excited, you guys, and that's because I'm hungry. So I can't wait to dig in on this food right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little hungry. But before we dig into this food, let me tell y'all what I got. I'm going to get into my prayer, and then alright, so I just got some corn, some blue crabs, some eggs, and some lemons. Pretty simple stuff today, right? Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Simple stuff. And I am so hungry, so let's hurry up and go pray so that we could dig right on in. Make sure y'all grab y'all food so y'all can eat with me. Alright, let's get this prayer on. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, I ask you, please bless this food, bless the hands that made this food, Lord, and please let this food bless and nourish our body. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all because I'm hungry. Look, I already. This is like a semi-deshell kind of version because look, I took the body tops off or whatever. I'm hungry. And I got me some beloved sauce over here. An attempt at beloved sauce. Okay? Beloved, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, beloved. I don't know if I should, let me see. Can I do it like this? Can y'all see? Can y'all see the food? See my little presentation or whatever? I don't know, y'all. Let me see. Y'all know I'm new at this mukbang thing or whatever. I tell you, I got on a simple little t-shirt or whatever because I know that this stuff don't come out of your clothes. I don't care what it is. You drop this butter on your clothes or whatever, stuff don't come out. So, let me eat a little bit first because I'm hungry. Dip. That is so good. Y'all like my curls? I was getting a lot of compliments on my curls today. Oh, your hair is so pretty. Oh, I love your waves because it wasn't like this. It was like, well, it was like this, but it was in a ponytail. So I just had a little ponytail back here, and it was curly like this, obviously, but it was brushed all the way back. And a lot of people was like, oh, I like your hair, it's so pretty, or whatever. A lot of people was like, you Dominican? People always think I'm Dominican, but I'm not, you guys. I'm half Puerto Rican. Well, my mom's side is Puerto Rican, and my dad's side is Indian. So I'm a mixed kid. I've been hearing a lot of junk lately. People talking about mixed kids and talking about how we ain't black. Don't get no blacker than that. I mean, look at them elbows. I got something in my eye that's getting on my nerve, y'all. But yeah, a lot of people was complimenting me on my I need to have my little garbage bag. I got me a little garbage bag. I need to have it a lot closer. So started watching Nick Avocado and he be by himself. He do collabs too, but he be by himself, but he be cracking me up. I mainly watch mukbangers it's like more than one person in a video. The only people that I watch that is just them is Dame Dash, um, Cuzzo AB. I love her. She is the funniest thing ever in life. Mm. And Dame Dash, Cuzzo AB, Punky Bruce. I love watching her because I relate to her because I'm from New York. She's from New York. So watching her videos, I feel like she's a little bit younger than me, and she remind me of my younger self. And she'd be like, "Oh, y'all told me I curse too much." People used to tell me that all the time. But I'm from New York, and it's a New York thing to do. That's just our language. Like, your best friend is your B, you know, B-I-T. I ain't gonna say it because I've been keeping my cussing down. But your best friend is your B. You know what I'm saying? That's my B. Where my B at? What up, B? You know what I mean? The N word is used very loosely. It's just how it is when, from New York. That's how we are, New Yorkers. But not just only that, like just listening to her talk, her conversation, her stories and stuff like that, remind me of me. You. A younger version of myself. This thing is so good. I'm hungry, y'all. Mm. It's like sucking every little kernel out of the corn. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Didn't I could have sworn. This is my little trash bag thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that New York for you. New Yorkers is, in my opinion, hard. Like, I mean, there's other states and people that's like hard, like, and they probably think they the hardest. Like, I know people from Miami think they harder than New Yorkers. People from Compton, people everywhere from where certain people are, they feel like they the roughest, toughest, hardest. You know what I mean? But New Yorkers is really hard, and it's funny because that's how they stereotype us all the way down to they be making jokes about us on how we dress, how we wear Timberland boots in the summer. New Yorkers love Timberland boots. You rock Timberland boots with anything, any and everything. I got me a couple, and in multiple colors. But then again, I don't live in New York no more. But I'm from New York, born and raised. Only I got mad corn in my teeth, y'all. I can't get it out. I only moved from New York like 3 years ago. So I'm still getting used to my surroundings where I'm at. I live in the Pocono Mountains. In the mountains of the Pocono. Y'all probably don't even know where that's at. Some of y'all, excuse me, Pennsylvania. Not too far from Philly. Mm. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, not too far from Philly. And I actually do love it here. It's very naturist. Like, I just made up a word, right? Naturist. Nah, it's very, we got a lot of, God damn it. See, I said I wasn't going to curse, but look, I got the grease on my shirt. And didn't I just tell y'all I brought the shirt with the intentions of effing it up? Not purposely, but I knew it was going to happen. And I was trying not to let it happen. I was still trying to eat meat, but I wasn't really successful. Let me just egg y'all. Mm. 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 My son boiled these eggs for me. I was working. I got a little home office over here where I live in my house, obviously. And he knew I was doing a seafood boil today, and he was like, "Oh, Ma, you want me to make your eggs?" He made my eggs, y'all. My baby made my eggs. He made the eggs for me. Mm. Mm-hmm. So good, so good. I gotta you. Now, yeah, let me clean my hands a little bit. You guys, now that I ate a little bit, drink some water. I'm I knew I was gonna mess up this shirt, but I'm really pissed about this little bitty stain. I ain't gonna hold you. I am. Because it'd be like, dang. But anyway, all right, you guys. So, you guys, I just wanted to say this, though. Like, I know I grew up kind of like, how they say you're not street smart. I grew up kind of like street smart. Because I'm, not everybody from New York is street smart. Being from New York don't make you street smart. Being in the street make you street smart. And my little tail was in the street. The funny thing about it is, even though I was in the street, my friends shielded me, most of them, from the streets because they always felt like I ain't belong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, because I was like, out of all of my friends, I was the one still in school. My nose is itching, y'all. I know y'all see me squinting. Yes, I wear glasses, and I can't stand them. They ugly, big, doofy looking glasses. That's why they ain't on my face. I'm in the process of getting me some contacts. Doctor's appointment next week. So don't mind my squinting. But anyway, yeah, my friends, they used to have my back. They always felt like some of them used to call me Shorty. You know what I mean? Cause I was little. I was a skinny little thing with these big ass breasts. See, there the New York go. See the cursing coming out? I be trying, y'all. It's gonna slip every now and again. I apologize. I apologize. But in the meantime, work with me. I be trying though. But anyway, mm, I was a skinny little thing, big old breasts, little booty, tiny little 100 pounds soaking wet, rocks in my pocket. But I had some real good friends. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I love my friends. I still do. Some of them, like, you grow up, Y'all go y'all separate ways. Some of us never went our separate ways. Some of us did. But it's so crazy you grow up. Like, to be honest with you, it's like now that I'm older, it's a lot of friends. I hate the fact that I really feel like I'm squinting right now, y'all. But anyway, some of my friends was crazy as shit. Some of them was, oops, sorry. Some of them was crazy. Some of them was nice and quiet. But the thing is with me, like, I think about it now. Now that I'm older, I'm 33. You grow up and you see your friends. You see your friends grow up. Everybody start growing up around you. People having families, people dying. Like I got friends that I went to junior high school with. You know, you see your friends and they got kids, and you get to see them as an adult. And then you got the ones that ain't make it. You got the ones that the streets held on to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of friends that I grew up with that, you know what I'm saying, especially the guys that the like I said, the streets held on to them. You know what I'm saying? Took them out of here. Craziness. And that's hard to deal with when you see little high school friends that you grew up with passing away and things like that. But I like to see my high school friends that, you know, they went on to get good jobs and they have kids and they got this whole family life and all of that. I love to see stuff like that. But it's crazy because I do think about it. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like I got one of my best friends. She passed away from cancer of all things. Like we don't ever think stuff like that can happen to us. Well, it can. And I tell you, you never think stuff like that can happen to us until my best friend, who was younger than me, but she was younger than me, but she passed away from cancer, and she was only 29. She didn't even make her 30th birthday. That was really hard on me. That was really hard on me. Like when I've never had, like when you young and you have deaths in the family, you know, sometimes it be like your grandma or great aunt, great uncle, stuff like that. But when it's like your best friend, somebody she was younger than me by only, my birthday is in October. I turned 33. She would have turned 33 in June. So almost a year. But when you see somebody that you went to school with young, got so much life to live in. In fact, like I said, she was younger than me and she passed away from cancer, and that was crazy. To this day, it does bother me. But, you know, I realized that the younger deaths in my life, they freaking bothered me a lot worse than the older ones because it was like, you know, my grandmother passed away. She was a big part of my life. But it was hard for me to deal with that, but easier for me to deal with than my best friend because it was like my grandmother lived till she was 60. That's 30 years more. Actually, she passed away, if I'm not mistaken, 63. So that's 33 years more longer than my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like she lived a life. She had kids. My best friend didn't even have kids, y'all. She didn't even pass for kids, and she passed away from cervical cancer. You know what they say, F cancer, right? Make sure y'all always getting checked. Make sure y'all always getting y'all mammograms or whatever. Because death don't only take old people. Death come for babies and young kids. It come for whoever they want. So make sure y'all always on point with y'all health and stuff like that. But my friend, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. She was a firecracker. When she was alive, she was a firecracker. She used to get me in so much trouble. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. When we was younger, she used to run away from home a lot. And she used to run away from home and she used to hide at my house. She was in an adopted house, like a foster home. She wasn't living with her mom or nothing like that. Her mom had some issues. But she used to run away from her foster home and she would come to my house. And I used to literally sneak her in. Like she would like tell me like, I'm coming, I'm coming. And I'd be like listening out for her, listening out for her. And then she would like ring the bell like lightly, like, bloop. And then I would hear it and I would come down. And it was so funny because, you know, we was sneaky as hell, yo. We was sneaky as hell. Like, we used to legit come up the stairs together and I'd be like, yo, when we go upstairs, we got to make it sound like one person. We got to be cohesive. We got to be, you know, consistent with our footsteps. So when I step on the step, you step on the step. When I put my other foot, you put your other foot. So literally we be going up the stairs like 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot. Every time I step, she had to step. So it could sound like one person coming up the stairs, not like two people coming up the stairs because my grandmother, whom I lived with, was blind. But if any of y'all know anything about blind people, you know that they lose their sight, but the hearing be like, because they can't see no more, so the hearing gets better. So, you know what I'm saying? Kids is crazy. I tell you, when I think about some of the things that I did when I was a little kid, how sneaky I was, my kids don't even know the half. Because I thank the Lord above. My kids ain't nowhere near as sneaky as I was when I was growing up, y'all. Because I tell you, when I think about it now, and I used to literally sneak her in. We used to come up the stairs one by, you know, all at the same time, but 1 foot at a time. And then it started with her. And I got away with it for so long. Before you know, I had 6 girls hiding in my room. All of my friends. She was staying with me, so they started running away. And she was literally living in there. Living in my house. I was sneaking her in every day. And the other girls too. And then when I used to go to school, I would lock them in my room and go to school and come back. And I tell you one time, I didn't go to school. And I tried to be sneaky. And I tried to be sneaky. My dad was doing the night shift. So I just, you know what, I got tired of going to school and they was in the house. It was 6 girls, y'all. I ain't gonna tell you no. I ain't gonna name them all. Because some of them I don't talk to no more. You know what I'm saying? And I just ain't gonna name them all. But anyway. So, I used to get, you know, in my feelings because they used to be staying at home. And I used to be going to school. And they used to be having so much fun, so I felt. And I had to go to school. You know, that's why my friends always shielded me. Because I was the one always going to school still and everything, no matter what. And they used to feel like, you know, even though I learned a lot from the streets, I learned a lot from them about the streets. They tried to keep me at a distance, at bay with it. And I do thank them for that. Because it did help out. Look at me now. You know what I'm saying? I got my own online business. I make 6 figures. I work from home, homeschool my kids. My kids is doing good. I got a house, a car, jacuzzi with the TV. I got pretty much everything I could want. So I do thank them for that. It's like they took one for the team. It's how I see it. But anyway, so I decided one day I was going to stay home. I wasn't going to school. I'm staying home with y'all. And So I stayed home. We was all chilling. My dad was there, but my dad went. He worked the night shift, so he was leaving at 2 o'clock. So tell me why my foolish self. Somebody called, and I answered the daggone phone. Like, how you answer the phone and you not home? So I answered and my father answered at the same time. So I hurried up and hung up. He didn't know we was there at first. But after I hung up the phone, he knew I was home. He knew, like, oh, she ain't go to school. She in the house. So he knocked on my room door. I ain't answer the door. And then he went in the kitchen and I heard him getting a knife. So I'm like, oh shit, he about to pick the lock. He finna come up in here. Y'all, like, mind you, it's me and 6 girls hiding in my bedroom. Oh man, when I think about it. Me and 6 girls hiding in the bedroom. So I'm like, yo, he's about to pick this lock. He about to come up in here. We in trouble. He gonna kick them out. Mind you, they living with me. When I say living with me, I mean living. Like, they had them ran away from home and came to my house and been in my house for months. Not a week, not like literally months. 6 of them. And it was like one at a time because they would see like, oh, she's staying here. Each person had their own story, their own reason why they didn't want to go home. Some of them went, not all of them was runaways. Some of them was, I got kicked out. Because, you know, all parents is different. Some of them got kicked out. Some of them ran away. And some of them just ain't had no curfew and just was hanging out and staying out because their parents either was at work or just didn't care where they was at, you know. But I was like, oh, my father's about to pick the lock and come up in here. So now, here's the funny thing. I had a lock on my closet door. You got to put a key in the closet door to unlock it. So to keep my stuff safe, because I had uncles who steal. So I had a lock on my closet door. Closet was mad big. So when we heard my father go in the kitchen and get a knife, how about all 6 of us piled up in the closet and locked ourselves in from the inside, because you got to put a key on the outside. So on the inside, it's a latch. You lock it. When I tell you my father was picking that lock, he was picking that lock when he got in. When he got in, he didn't see nobody. So we in the closet. We all in there like trying to breathe slow so he don't hear us. We like looking at each other. So he finally picks the lock and he comes in my room. He look around. He don't see nobody. He look over at the closet door. He see the closet door got a lock on it, and he starts to laugh. It was so funny to me because I wanted to laugh, but I knew if I laughed, he would have heard me. I would have gotten in trouble. I wanted to laugh so hard. When he realized that lock was on the door, he legit started laughing. It was so funny. And he had to leave and go to work, so he didn't even have time to play around with me. So once he realized the lock was on the closet door, he just left and went to work. Because he had to go to work at 2 in the afternoon till the next morning. That was a close call, y'all. He knew we was in there. We didn't get officially caught, but he knew we was in there. Because after that, he used to be sneaky and looking in my room. Like I'll say like 2 weeks after that. Like 2 weeks after that, he was like, I left my bedroom door open because like I said, I thought I was slick. I was a sneaky little child. I ain't proud of it, but I could laugh at it these days. You know what I'm saying? But so I started leaving my bedroom door open so that if he walked past, he won't see nobody in there. But not open all day. Like, let's say for instance, if I go to the bathroom, I would leave the door open. So this way, if he passed the room, he don't see nobody in there. He'll just think it's just me. And then when I come out of the bathroom, obviously, I close the door. But anytime anybody passed the room, the door's open, they see the bed and nothing in. So it was people in there. But when I would go in the bathroom, I would make them hide behind the door or go in the closet. So one day I wanted to pee real quick. I was like, let me just use the bathroom real quick. So I go in the bathroom and I left the door open and they hid behind the closet instead of going to, I meant hid behind the door instead of going in the closet. And I was living with my dad and my grandmother. My father is, let me tell y'all, first of all, when I was born, my father was 16. So I kind of felt like he was, growing up, I looked at him more like a brother figure than a father figure. And yes, I knew he was my father. I called him dad, daddy, all that. But when it came to discipline and things like that, I looked at him more like a brother, not a father. Because my grandparents, my mom was there, but when I'm with my dad, my grandparents was raising me. You know what I'm saying? And I lived with them longer than my mom. So yeah, so my friends was hiding behind the door, and my father, he was like, oh, he went in my room, talking about he was going in there to look for the broom, and I feel like he was lying. He went in there to see because he was like, I guess it was bugging his mind. Like, he must have heard us through the wall or something. Like, I hear her talking to people. I know it's people in there. I walk past this room. I don't see nobody. I know I ain't bugging. He went in my room and he seen them behind the door. Busted! He was like, Ma, Ariah hiding these girls in her room. And we laughed so hard. When I tell you, me and my friends bust out laughing. Because you the father, how you telling on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you my father. How you telling on me? How you telling my grandmother, your mother, on me? Instead of, you know, being the father, disciplining me or putting me in punishment, whatever, kicking the girls out. He told on me, like, Ma, Ariah hiding these girls in her room. Me and my friends just started laughing so hard. I just closed the door because he already knew they was in here, so I just went in and closed the door. It was over for that. But we had plenty of times like that, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like, growing up, I went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? With my father, there was a time where he finally kicked them out. And I tried to argue him down. I wouldn't let them. I wouldn't let him. So he was like, well, you got to go too. And I was like, oh, shoot. I done put my foot in my mouth because now we all out on the street. But we definitely was all out on the street. So now I end up staying with another friend. Now I was the friend that had everybody a place to stay. They all living with me, and now we all got to find a place to stay. But I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Even though we was like hopping from house to house, living with friends and stuff like that, it was fun, y'all. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. It was some times that it was a little rough, you know what I'm saying? Because we was young kids out on the street. And when I say out on the street, I don't mean literally like sleeping on the corner. I mean like we was kids without parental supervision. We was living with friends. We could hang out as long as we want, stay out as late as we want, do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? Going to parties, drinking, smoking, doing all that. In the streets is how we call it in New York. And we was in the streets. But you know what I'm saying? We had some fun. We had some bad days. We had some rough days. I don't know. I'll tell y'all a lot more about it in some story time. This video is getting kind of long. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm kind of full. And I got mad crabs. I'm kind of full. But yeah, like, there's some things took place out there in them streets that made me street smart. It made me learn what to do what not to do, who to trust, who not to trust. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had it good because my friends, they shielded me from a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff going on the street. Even when I wasn't living with my father and he had told me if I wanted to keep my friends there, I had to go. When I went, when I left and was staying with another friend, I was still going to school every day. They mom couldn't stand the girls that I hung out with, but she loved me because I was the only one going to school. Shorty, that's what they call me. And I was the only one going to school and still like had potential, I guess, in her eyes. So to this day, I still see that lady. I love her. I call her mommy. She took care of me. You know what I'm saying? And she couldn't stand my other friends. You know what I mean? As we all came adults, she was okay with them because we grew up. You know what I mean? So we used to go there as adults and visit her and laugh and talk about even sneaking in her house because it was times where obviously we living with a friend now, and this is their mom. And there was times that they didn't want the other girls in the house. They didn't care about me. They let me come in because, like I said, I seem like to them I seem like very fragile, I guess, and very like they needed to shelter me. So they sheltered me, and I was still going to school and stuff like that. But the other girls seemed like really street. So she never wanted them in the house. And they used to sneak in. The boys used to sneak them in at night. We used to have mad fun. Like, it used to be a lot of us too. Like, legit. She, she used to go to work. I don't know why way back then parents always wanted to do night shift. But she used to go to work and she used to be at work from 4 to 12. And I know she know it would be people in the house. Because as soon as she leave, when I tell you, they be hanging out outside the crib, 3:59. And as soon as they leave, here they come in. But we used to have so much fun. Like, we be in there playing the reggae music. We be turning it up. Y'all know I was into dance. Like, that's where I learned how to dance. Like, hip-hop dancing, reggae dancing, and stuff like that. Dance hall. That's how I learned. From when I was way younger. Like, when mommy used to leave the crib, everybody used to come over. We put the music on, and we turned up. It'd be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we in there getting it in. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like, turning it all the way up. We used to have a blast, yo. I swear those was the days. I think about those days. I think about those days and I miss my friend, yo. I swear to God, I miss my friend. Because she used to turn it all the way up. Like, she gave me the confidence to be confident. You know what I'm saying? I would see how confident she was, even though it seemed like life dealt her so many bad cards, things she went through, and then she ended up dying at 29. I miss my friend, but I know she's proud of me. Everything that I accomplished. The kids, I know she's proud of them. Everything that they accomplished. You know what I'm saying? With my son being 15, he about to turn 16. And he got the potential to graduate early from high school, which is super lit. He's in the 10th going to 11th. And they, considering skipping him. I'm going to eat this last little claw and then I'm done, y'all. But yeah, like, I know she'll be proud of me, Like, you guys, I'm going to have some story times. And I know I was probably all over the place with this one. Oh, wait, story time. And I didn't even let y'all see the food good, did I? Nor did I do a thumbnail. I'm going to do one. I still got to wait for the... Let me see. Try to do me a thumbnail real quick. I don't know, y'all. I got the Old Bay sauce on the outside. You can't see my face really. I don't know, y'all. We gonna have to work with it. All right, whatever. Hopefully, I got a good one. But yeah, I know I was all over the place with this story time, y'all. But I'm gonna do a lot more story times about when I was younger, cause I ain't gonna tell you no lie. When I was younger, now that I'm a mom, my story times is gonna be like made monkey bread with the kids yesterday. Like my story time is way different now. Baking with the kids, doing mukbang, help doing videos with them for their channels. You know, my youngest son is into a lot of science, so he do a lot of science experiments for his channel. My oldest son got his own business, his own clothing line, and his own store, the swagspot.com. So I be busy mom stuff, you know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, the turn up was real, y'all. You don't even know. The turn up was all the way real. We had the best of the best times, yo. I miss my friends, even the ones that I grew apart from. Some of them had kids and they grew apart. Some of them moved other places like me. I moved to Pennsylvania. A lot of my friends still live in New York. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I found out who my real friends was because a lot of them didn't even come visit me once, and I went back to New York so many times. Visited them, birthdays. Sometimes I even in the beginning I was going back to New York just for the birthdays. Like, oh, it's my friend's birthday, I'm out there. But I've been out here 3 years and I ain't getting out one visit. You know how you be like, oh, maybe they couldn't make it. 3 years. Well, trust and believe me. I know who my friends are, but I kindly moved on from the situation. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, okay, they got their life. I got mine. You know what I'm saying? Me, my kids, and my 4 Shih Tzus. Facts. But my stories is different these days. You know what I mean? It ain't turning up too much no more. It ain't getting high or drinking. And I ain't never do no drugs. No drugs. In New York, we never considered weed a drug, and obviously it ain't a drug because it's legal in half the country now. I don't smoke no more. I don't barely even drink no more. Like I really don't even drink, but I would drink like socially. But yeah, like we didn't consider it drugs, but I never did no drugs, like no E, no nothing, none of that stuff. Like if it wasn't ganja, man, I want it. You feel me? I know they like, didn't the girl say she was Puerto Rican and she's speaking? I was raised in Flatbush, y'all, and if you know anything about Flatbush, Brooklyn, you know that's Caribbean City. That's where all the Caribbean people live at, from Haitians to Jamaicans, Guyanese, Trinidadians, people from Antigua, people from Guyana. I don't know if I said that, but everywhere they live there. Um, I'm gonna eat this last little piece of corn, y'all, before I go. See that? Look at dripping. I be trying not to make such a mess, but mm, mm-hmm, good. Mm, mm. But yeah, so I was raised in Flatbush. I was born in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Y'all know where Biggie from? Bed-Stuy, do or die. But I was raised in Flatbush, and so yeah, I was raised around that Caribbean culture. Like I said, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, oxtail roti. You feel me? That reggae dancehall music. I was raised around all of that stuff, so that's still a big part of my life. Y'all should check out some of my dance videos. In fact, they on this channel. My dance videos is on this channel. If you look further back, you'll see my dance videos, my kids, our tournaments. We held tournaments. Oh, what's up? My bad. Here, go ahead. Take a bite. Here, let me get you a good corner. Here you go. Take a bite. Mmm. Good, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You gotta dip it in that beloved. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm done. But hopefully y'all enjoyed my my little stories, even though they was a little all over the place. But let me know if y'all enjoyed the stories. If you loved it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. But leave your comments down in the comments below. Let me know if you liked the story or not. Let me know if you guys ever had them crazy friends like my crazy best friend. Let me know if you guys ever had those crazy moments as a kid. What was your craziest moment as a kid? What did you do? What was the stinkiest thing you've ever done as a child? I was a teenager. What was the sneakiest thing you ever did? You know what they say about teenagers? And Lord knows, I got a teen and a preteen right now. So I'm just praying that God don't, you know what God say? He get you back through your kids for whatever you did to your parents. Hopefully I don't got to go through that. But if I do, I respect it. Well, that is it for the end of this video. The end of this video. This is the end of the video, you guys. My nose is getting stopped up because the spices. Hold up. But you guys, make sure you follow all of our individual channels. I'm gonna start doing videos more often on my personal channel. Haven't really been doing that, but make sure you follow, subscribe to our individual channels in the description below. Also, follow me on Facebook, add me on Facebook, message me. I respond. Follow me on Instagram, Queen Ariah, QueenAariah, Ariah on on Instagram. And yeah. Ooh, I got the hiccups. All of our links will be in the description below, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, you guys. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Appreciate you staying to the end because I should have said this in the beginning, but your girl is backwards sometimes and I gotta get it together. But yeah, I'll get it together, y'all. I promise. But if you're new, make sure you like and you subscribe the video, you guys. Subscribe to our channel. Drop your comments in the comments down below. We love y'all. I know I'm doing a seafood boil by myself today because y'all know my youngest baby, he allergic to seafood. And I don't like to leave him out too much with me and my oldest son because I don't want him to feel left out with me and JoJo doing the seafood boils. So sometimes I just do them by myself. Sometimes I do it with JoJo. Sometimes I do it by myself because I can't just not give him seafood just because his brother can't have it. So we do mukbangs with stuff that he can eat. But, I know y'all like the seafood boils. And I love the seafood boils. And I'm going to eat it whether I'm on camera or not. So might as well jump on the camera and enjoy it with y'all. You feel me? Might as well enjoy it with y'all. All right, y'all. I said bye so many times. I know I'm going to have to edit the shizney out of this video because I'm doing a lot sniffling and all kind of, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, let me get out of here. I love y'all to death. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you guys in the next video.